to have a bit of a talk. I thought I'd make a short video about a few things, 3 things I want to talk about, what's been happening in the last few months and what's coming up in the next few months. I want to have a bit of a safety talk for myself and maybe for anyone else who might want to hear it, need to hear it. I've also got a really funny video of me eating shit on a mullet that I've had for 12 months, maybe even 18 months. I haven't known what to do with it, but I think I've figured it out, so I'll put that on towards the end. A little catch up on what's been happening the past few months. It's been the off season for flying. Haven't been flying as much as I'd like to. Still been getting a few days here and there. Been doing other sports and focusing on different things, which has been really nice. My darling has been away for 3 months back in Norway working a skydiving season, which has been good and bad. It's been nice to spend some time by myself, reflect on life. I'm turning 40 next year and I had a bit of a meltdown, so felt like I wasn't in very good shape, physical condition. So I've got my ass in the gym. I've been hitting the gym a few days a week, which has been pretty cool. Feeling really good. It's amazing the positivity that comes from taking a small little step like getting your ass to the gym. So many other things fall into place and it feels really good. So what's coming up? Well, it's the start of September and flying season is upon us. It's been pretty warm. We've had a few days of 30 degrees already. Bunch of northerlies. We've been flying moffies a bit. We've had the odd rainbow day, which has been really cool. Got a couple of pretty solid trips planned for this year. I'm going to go away for my 40th. I'm not sure if we're going to go to South Australia or maybe even across to New Zealand. A bunch of us are trying to organise a little trip, which I think will be pretty fun. My darling is flying into Sydney in a couple of weeks. I'm going to drive down. We're going to cruise back up the east coast. It's about 1,000 k's down there, 1,000 k's back. I want to explore the central coast, revisit a couple of spots that I missed on previous trips south on the mid-north coast. It's probably a bit early in the season, but hopefully we can make it work and have some fun down there. Another thing I want to have a chat about, which is a bit of a tough one, that I've been having a bit of a hard time with lately, is accidents, people getting hurt. It's the start of the flying season. I know myself, I'm uncurrent. As much as I'd like to think I can do the things that I can normally do, just like this morning at Rainbow Beach, I flew and it was real gusty and choppy and just felt real uneasy, and I could have pushed through. I've flown in worse conditions, but I'm uncurrent and I don't want to push it. And I think we all need to, at the start of the season, check in with ourselves and check in with our friends and not push so hard coming into the season when we're not fresh. There's been a lot of injuries and even a few deaths in the past year in paragliding community locally on the Sunshine Coast and the skydiving community in southeast Queensland. It's been pretty tough. My friend Brenton's accident last October, which is nearly 12 months ago, really rattled me. I've been first responder to 3 pretty serious injuries, all broken pelvises. 2 of them were airlifted. It's pretty confronting, really. The hardest thing to swallow is that these are all experienced people that these accidents are happening to. I mean, in the air sport community, the best in the world are getting hurt frequently and dying. So it's really hard sometimes to swallow that. We like to tell ourselves that it's fine and we'll be okay and I won't make that mistake, and so we're kind of kidding ourselves to think that it's not going to happen to us. Is there a solution for that? It's probably not a solution, but we can definitely reduce the risk, I believe, by having conversations like this with ourselves and with our friends frequently. And it's not to be a downer, but the fact of the matter is that what we're doing is dangerous and we need to check in with ourselves every now and again and our friends, because as beautiful as this flying sport is, being out of action and broken is it really sucks. I've got 2 of my really good friends have broken legs at the moment. They're both super experienced in air sports. This happens to the best of us, eh? Food for thought. Anyway, But this video with the mullet, me getting absolutely owned, I thought it was a good way to tie this in. Just because you see someone doing something on a wing or on a sight doesn't mean that you can. I was flying at Point Cartwright with all the Sunshine Coast mini wing sort of crew, about 20, just over 20 knots. I was flying my 15, Tim was flying his 15 mullet. We swapped wings and I got on his wing and I went to Cobra launch it. Tim was flying his 15. I thought, if Tim's flying it, I can fly it. I've been flying paragliders a lot longer than Tim, I'll be right. I don't know the mullet very well at all. I went to Cobra it like I would Cobra my Mo. Turns out the mullet doesn't Cobra very well. From when I pulled the wingtip up, it slipped back down, kind of walled up downwind in front of me, and bang, it just came up and I got plucked. I got plucked good. Absolutely owned. So there's a lesson in that, in just because you see someone else doing something at a site, even if you know the site really well, doesn't mean that you can. Put your ego aside. I got owned by a mullet. Just doesn't seem to have the D power, you know. Also, when it pulled me to the top of the ridge, I was standing on top of the ridge fully powered and not knowing what to do. I wasn't sure how to kill it, what would work best. The mullet doesn't have any killer mushrooms. I wasn't sure if I could kill it with the brakes or the Bs or the Cs or what's going to work best. So there's two parts to that. Thinking I could fly a wing in conditions that I didn't know if I could or not. And then when I got into the situation where I was on top of the ridge, I didn't know how to kill the wing. I was unfamiliar with the equipment, I didn't know what to do. I called out for Tim like a frantic 10-year-old girl, and he came over and saved the day, thanks Tim. Another thing too, I had a couple little upgrades on my rig, so this summer is going to be very enjoyable. I put a little solar panel and fridge, and I've got a bit of a kitchen set up. It's going to make road tripping a lot more enjoyable. I'll give you a tour of it another day. I've also got a video from another roadie I did a few months ago that I haven't quite finished yet, so I'll get that in the pipeline. Less talking videos, more flying videos. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, legend.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Get the balls, you kill it. Well, I know, but like, just lucky. I'm glad I launched down the beach. The tour is getting blocked on that.
Now with the